Hey guys, it's Robin, and this is Robster FPL, and this is the watch list and captaincy week for game week 5. Who's going to be the captain in this all-important week? A lot of players, a lot of managers at the moment are looking to play their wild card. Ronaldo and Lukaku with double goals in the last game week. Bruno and Salah both with goal contributions. There's quite a few big hitters that people need to jump on right now, and that's why a lot of managers have played their wild card. But if you're looking into this article right here and the stats saying for the FPL poll, who's most people's FPL captain for this game week? And 50% of people are going for Salah. I feel like last week it was more Ronaldo, and a lot of people went for Ronaldo as Newcastle looked really good at home, but now they've got an away fixture against West Ham. Not a bad fixture at all, but Salah at home against Crystal Palace is maybe on people's minds a bit more as an easier fixture. But if you're asking me what my captaincy pick and what I would recommend, the safest option is probably Salah. Based on Ronaldo, he still scored against Young Boys, but Man United didn't play as well. Is the hype away from home going to be as good as it was at Old Trafford? I think this season it's going back to a lot more of the norm of the old, where the home team is more the favored team. Usually past seasons, it was always a 60%, 40% flip. 60% of the time the home team wins, 40% of the time the away team wins. Where last season under the lockdown with no crowds, it was always a 50-50 split. Now with the crowds back, I think it's going to go more of the home team is the favorite. So if you've got 2 big hitters or 3 big hitters, you're looking for the easiest fixture, number 1. And if both of them have decently easy fixtures for the attack, then whoever's at home. So if you look at Ronaldo, West Ham are a good team, but their defense, besides from last week where they kept a clean sheet, has been lacking over the season so far. They didn't look too sharp defensively, so Ronaldo can really bang a few goals. Salah against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace defensively now on the other hand has looked quite sharp this season, and they've looked quite good. Mark Guy and Anderson as the new centre-backs with Coyote holding is really solid. They're keeping a solid shape to their team and they're looking quite good. But how much is the home versus away fixture going to hold onto it? Mohamed Salah at home at Anfield, or Cristiano Ronaldo against West Ham at the London Stadium? How much is that home impact going to have? Or should you go for a flipper coin? Should you go for a big differential pick? Maybe sure, if you have Lukaku in your team, he can score against anybody. Would I recommend it? Probably not. But what else do you have? I would not probably captain someone the likes of Bamford or Jimenez at this moment because they haven't really been on high form. But someone that I'm looking for in my team that's a possibility is Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres has looked really sharp. Yes, he got that 18-point game week, which is really good, but otherwise he hasn't been on the end of much. Unfortunately, most of the time it's due to offsides. But if you look at Man City, they're playing at home this weekend, and the previous 2 home fixtures, 5-0, 5-0. Look at their 2 away fixtures this season. The 1-0 loss against Spurs, didn't score a goal, and the other away fixture against Leicester only scored 1 goal. So their average for the 2 away fixtures is 0.5 goals per game. But the 2 home fixtures are 5 goals a game each. And now they're at home against Southampton. Could it be repeated? I think they're definitely in line to score 3, maybe even 4 again. And if Ferran Torres keeps on starting, he started the last all 4 game weeks of this season, and now he's starting in the Champions League. Does that mean there's some loyalty there? And they're really giving Ferran Torres a proper chance of staying striker? When we saw De Bruyne playing in midfield, Foden came on in midfield, it looks like the only competition for Ferran Torres at this moment is Raheem Sterling, who hasn't looked that sharp. So Ferran Torres in form is a real chance to throw your knife at it and throw a gut feeling, just something there. If you need a differential to maybe boost you up, could you throw Ferran Torres as your captain? I'm still deciding between that. The safe option, my safe option is probably Salah, and I'm probably going to end up sticking with that. But there's a real claim and a real debate for why you could maybe go for someone like Ferran Torres. Because if he comes off and scores a goal and an assist, or scores 2 goals and gets a 12-point or a 14-point weekend, and he's your captain, and the likes of Salah and Ronaldo don't do that great, that could be a real boost and have the massive green arrow for this season. So that's my transfer pick and my captaincy pick for watchlist players. Other watchlist players, now specifically watchlist for fixtures, the swing is officially done. Leeds and Wolves are in their good fixtures. Leeds aren't looking too great, but their fixture run coming up is excellent. I think they have one tough fixture all the way running through to game week 14. So if at any time you want to jump off of Antonio or Calvert-Lewin, you have to get onto someone from Wolves or Leeds, Patrick Bamford or Jimenez. Wolves also really good fixture run now, all the way through to game week 15, around there. Maybe you have one tough fixture in that whole run. I've already said I've got Semedo in my team. Who's the better option? Jimenez or Bamford? Neither of them have looked excellent yet this season, but we know the potential is there. Jimenez pre-injury was absolutely lethal. Bamford last season, really good. Who's the better option between those two going into this excellent run of fixtures? We'll see in the next video my game week 5 team selection. See you guys there, and all the best. Let me know down in the comments who's going to be your captain this week.